Hello sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that this video finds you doing amazing, and I hope each and every one of you are doing very well. In today's video, I'm super excited you guys because I'm going to be starting off my fall DIYs and I cannot wait to share them, so let's jump right in. So jumping into this first DIY, I have here this long wood plank that you can get from Dollar Tree. It's just a little sign, and I'm going to remove the hanger so that way I can paint it. And I'm going to give it a coat of this white paint, but I'm not going to paint it so perfectly a full coat because I do want this to look distressed. So I am just going to paint it, in that sort of manner so that way it can be nice and distressed and worn out. And then I'm gonna let that dry. I like to use my hair dryer just to speed up that drying process, and we can continue to work. And then once I do that, I do have here some of these little rectangle pieces that I just got, little scrap wood pieces that I got from Dollar Tree a while back. And you see I just have my ruler here just so I can see exactly where I'm going to be placing them out. I'm only going to use a total of 3 for this sign, but you can definitely use more. And once I have them placed to where I want them, I'm just going to simply take my hot glue gun and I am going to hot glue them down. And I'm placing these wood pieces down here because I am going to be placing down some little pumpkins that you can find at Dollar Tree. They have those every year, and I'm going to place those down, but I want them to sort of pop out a little bit and not be flat onto the big wood sign. So that is why I am placing those down. And then once those are there, I do want to distress the sign even more before I put the pumpkins down. You can see the pumpkins here. They are really pretty. I have these set of orange ones and a set of white ones. And before I place those down, as I said, I am going to distress the sign even more using this hazelnut color by Waverly. And I'm just going to take my brush and I'm just going to start distressing it. And I do end up going a little bit heavy-handed, too much, so I go back in with the white and I go right over it. And I love how it looks then after I fixed it up a little bit because it was a little bit too harsh. So that is super easy to fix, you guys. You just go back in with the white and it just makes it completely nice and dull, so that way it can be not too harsh, as you can see that I'm starting to do here. And just place the white wherever you want to make not so harsh, and that is it. And it's funny because it almost looks like wood grain now. It looks like a wood plank, which is really nice and I like it. So once that's done, of course you need to let it dry, and then I am gonna place my pumpkins. But these pumpkins have clips on the back of them, so if you wanted to clip them somewhere, but I'm just gonna remove those clips and I am going to hot glue them down onto the little rectangle pieces. And I do suggest using a stronger glue, maybe like E6000, to place them on as well, because I am making this sign, but this is going to be used to hang stuff like in the entryway, to hang keys or maybe a mask or something like that to hang when you come inside of the home, or whenever you come back from outside, you just hang up your keys and stuff like that. So if you want, you can use E6000 so that the pumpkins are nice and strong on there. But for now I just use the hot glue, and then once those are on there, they are looking really cute. And I had this rub-on transfer from Dollar Tree. I put the welcome home and I put it in the bottom of the sign. All you have to do is place it down, scratch it, and then peel it up and you are good to go. And I am just going to, of course, place that hanger that it came with originally so we can hang this up. And you guys, I absolutely love how it turned out. I think it's really beautiful and such a clever way to hang up your little things whenever you come inside of the house, and a good way to organize your stuff. And I really love it. Let me know what you think of this DIY. Alright guys, next up I have here this wood plank that you can find from Dollar Tree. And you guys, I am super sorry. This frame is like really out of whack and not in frame. I don't know what happened. I must have kicked the table or the uh stand where I placed my phone, and it just went out of frame, so don't mind that. But anyway, yeah, I have this little wood plank that you can get from Dollar Tree. I'm just giving it a nice coat of some white paint, and I kind of showed it in the camera there the exact paint that I use. I like to get them in these little quarts here because it comes with so much more. This is household paint, but I like to use them for DIYs and crafting and stuff like that because it's so much better than getting crafting paint, in my opinion, because it just lasts longer and it's the same thing. You can still DIY with it and stuff like that. So I like to pick them up like that from Lowe's or Home Depot. And then once that is nicely dry, I am going to take my sander and just sand around the edges because I want it to be a little bit distressed and just to have some of that wood to come through again. And so I'm just taking my sander and I'm going to go all around. And then you guys, on this wood plank, I want to place down these already cut vinyls. I got these a while back, maybe 2 years ago, from the Target Dollar Spot. And I'm gonna take the one that says give thanks with a grateful heart. This is the pack here, and it comes with two different sayings. So I'm gonna go with that one, the orange one, and I am just going to place that onto the wood board, but the whole entire thing won't fit as it is on the paper, so I am gonna have to cut out the give thanks, place that differently, and then place the rest of the vinyl. But that is completely fine, it still looks good. So I'm just gonna cut out the give thanks. I'm gonna place that to the very top, and then I am just gonna place the rest of the vinyl on the bottom center. And all you have to do is literally just place your transfer tape on top of them and just transfer them to wherever you need it to be. They are pre-cut vinyls, so they are super easy to use and a really good choice if you don't have an actual Cricut, but you can just pick up some transfer tape. I know Dollar Tree does have transfer tape as well, so that is a great option if you didn't have a Cricut. So yeah, I love to pick those up whenever I see some good ones, so that way I can just save some work of working on my Cricut and just use those. But now I am just placing them down in the order that I want, and once I place those down, I am loving how it is looking. I think it's super cute. And now I just want to place down some of these rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree. They are really pretty, these fall little leaves and stuff. I just want to place a couple on the sides of the sign where it's a bit plain and open. I just want to place some of those there just to give it a little bit more of a decorative look and more fallish. So I'm gonna place some of those down. And I didn't place a hanger or anything because I just wanted this sign to sit as it is, just to stand it up somewhere, maybe on a chimney or something like that. And here is the final look at it, you guys. And I really love how it turned out. It is super cute and really beautiful. And I just added a little orange ribbon that you can get from Dollar Tree to one side of it. I thought that it made it look really nice, and I love it. Let me know what you think of this DIY. You guys, this video is in part of a collaboration with my dear friends. We are giving you fall inspiration, and I am super excited with my friends. We have Christina, we have Sandra, and we have Lisa, and of course myself, and we are joined together to give you some fall inspiration DIYs for you and your home. And I would love for you to go check out my friends. I'm gonna have their links in my description box below. And also, you guys, there's gonna be a playlist so you can watch the entire playlist, or we're going to have a little hop for you, so that way when you're done my video, I'm gonna have the person that's next in the hop, so that way you can just go right over, and then they will have in their description the next person in the hop. So it just takes you all around in a circle, so you can do it that way as well. And all the links will be down in my description box, and so don't forget to check that out, and you will get a ton of inspiration from those lovely crafters. I'm sure you would love their work. And yeah, so let's jump right into the next DIY. Alright friends, moving on to the third and final DIY. I have another one of those wood planks from Dollar Tree, and I already painted it in the same white color that I used previously. I'm going to go in with this hazelnut color by Waverly just to distress the entire sign. I'm going to focus more around the edges just to make it look worn out and distressed. So all I'm going to do is just take a little bit on my brush, and I do still like to dab some of the paint off, and then I just go in onto the sign and I just distress around the edges. If you want, you can do the entire sign in the center as well, but I'm just gonna focus around the edges for now. And as you see here, I'm just doing it really light-handed and just taking the slightest bit on my brush, and you get that nice and perfect looking distressed look that I am going for. And I just really wanted it to look distressed because to me fall stuff looks so much better nice and distressed and worn out. I think they just go so good together. So I'm just going to distress it, and then once that is nice and distressed, I'm gonna go in with these window clings from Dollar Tree. I never got a chance to use this. I got this a while back. These are really pretty. I'm just gonna use the wordings. I'm gonna use the home is where you smell pumpkin spice. I thought that was super cute, and I'm gonna place that onto this sign. I'm just gonna arrange them how I would like them to go first, but then after I am gonna take them off because I would like to put Mod Podge first. Obviously you need Mod Podge underneath so that they can hang on really well. So I'm going in with the Mod Podge right now, and you want to make sure you get a good coverage so that way none of them are sticking up, and then you just place your wordings how you wanted them to go, and they should cling on really well. And then once those are on there, you do want to go in with another layer of Mod Podge on top of the words just to make sure that they won't be coming off. And I really love this, you guys. I love the wordings and I love what it says, and I think it's turning out super cute already. So I'm just going in with that second layer of Mod Podge, and then I'm going to let that dry really well. And then you guys, for the little open spaces around, if you would like, you can take the same window clings and add maybe the pumpkins or just something that's on there. But I really don't like the pumpkins that are on the window clings for this sign. I just wanted something a little bit more simple and more realistic, so I just went in with some of this wheat looking little branch, and I just hot glued it to the left side there. And then I'm gonna take some jute string and make a cute little bow, and I'm gonna place that on top of that. And that is it for this sign, you guys. I really love how it turned out. I'm just adding a little bit more hot glue to the top as well, so that way the wheat won't move around too much and not fall off. And I really love it, you guys. I think it turned out super pretty. Let me know what you think of this DIY. You guys, don't forget to let me know which one was your favorite DIY from today, and do give this video a big thumbs up, and do consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love for you to be a part of my family. And don't forget to check out my lovely friends. I would have the playlist and all the links down below, so make sure you check out my description box so you can go and get more inspiration from those lovely ladies. And I will see you all on the next one. Take care. God bless. Bye.